It is another gorgeous morning here in Middle Tennessee. It's April 20th, Monday, the beginning of Build Week 9, and we're off to the house. Come on along. It's kind of quiet here at the house on Monday morning. The cleaners are here because there's one heck of a mess inside. I'm not even going to take you in there until they get it cleaned up. It's lumber everywhere, scaffolding is all down, so it's actually looking good, other than we got rain again this weekend, so it's pretty wet in there. Hopefully it'll dry up pretty quick. We are supposed to get felt this week. Had a little bit of a delay. We had hoped to get it Friday, didn't get that done, but we will have felt this week on the roof, which will dry it in. We had some issues with, you can see right here, the garage shed roofs haven't been framed, so framers will be back tomorrow to frame out the two shed roofs on the garages. That was actually a change from the original, so I think they probably didn't have an updated drawing. Anyway, lots of other stuff going on. We're going to have our furnace and that kind of thing going in this week, the mechanicals. On Wednesday morning at 10, we're going to have the electrician out here, and we're going to walk through with him so we can kind of lay out where things are going to go. And then at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, the low voltage guy will come out as well, and we'll decide where we want wiring for internet and for surround sound TVs and the like. The electrical will actually start next week along with the low voltage. It's just the walkthroughs this week. We've got some stuff to do this week. It's going to be maybe a little slower than I had anticipated. You know, you got to do this stuff. So.
Okay, hi. I thought you might like to see some of the finishes as we've made decisions on how we're going to outfit the house. We're going to stick with two different color cabinets. We have a white cabinet with a gray countertop that has some veining in it, a dark cabinet, a dark gray cabinet that we'll use in some places with a kind of a marbly looking quartz countertop. We're going to be using these in the master bath, so the cabinets will be dark with the light countertop. The flooring will be this large format matte finish marble looking tile. Then we're also going to be using these cabinets, dark cabinets, in the laundry room, and picked a large format hexagon tile for the laundry room, so thought that would be a fun pattern to bring into the laundry.
Hey, remember what I said yesterday in my video about it maybe being a little slower this week? Forget that. We have HVAC here, and they're going full tilt putting in the ductwork. We have the plumbers here, and they told me they'd be about 5 days, so they should be done completely by next Monday, Tuesday time frame. So it's Tuesday, and it's beautiful out. It rained again last night, so I spent 2 hours this morning sweeping the water out of the house so people could work. So what a mess. But I'm being told, I just talked to Brad Rickman, and the roofers will be here to put the felt on the roof on Wednesday, and that'll finally dry things in, so that'll make it easier for everybody that's trying to work in there, because literally there were puddles this morning. I mean, big puddles. So I borrowed a push broom from the plumbers and tried to help out by pushing all the water out, but they got the big sliding door all protected, and so it's all looking pretty good. You got tons of traffic going back and forth, and There's trucks for days back here. We got so many people here today, it's just crazy inside. So, met Tyler Buswell today from Trace Construction. He was out working on the big door to protect it, to seal it all up so it doesn't get broken during construction. He's also the Trace drone pilot, so obviously made friends with him. So looking forward to getting some drone footage and some more drone photographs from him. The framers are also back today. They're working on the garage roofs for the shed roofs over the garage doors. And once we get that done, we get the felt on, then we can finally get the framing inspection this week. From the Grove. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, and it has been one very busy day. This morning we had a 10 o'clock appointment with the electrician Billy Robbins from Robbins Electric, and that went very well. So we've gotten that completed. They're ready to go. They could start as early as tomorrow on installing the electrical. The plumbers are going great guns. The HVAC guys have been powering in all of the ductwork, and there's 3 separate HVAC zones in the house, and we went over that with them. It's perfect. It looks really, really good. And then at noon we had the fence contractor out here because I have to tie into my neighbor's fences on either side. So he's got everything he needs to give us a quote. And then at 2 o'clock we had Billy Sestero from Prodigy here. They're the folks that are going to do the low voltage wiring. So we went through surround sound and TVs and where we want speakers, etc., etc. So that all went well. He just left, and so he'll be giving us a quote in the next few days, and he expects to be out here in about 10 days to put that wiring in, which the electrical needs to be at a certain level before he does his work. So it's all just coming along very quickly.
Talking $150.
Okay.
So if we go over, it's $50 a can every time we go over.
In the closet?
That one we typically would put a light at all in that closet. It's so shallow. It's too small. I mean, you're gonna have a recess can right here anyway.
Okay. So you just pantry. What would you normally put a plug in the pantry?
We normally don't, but I mean we can put one in there. I mean the other switch right here, one will be for the pantry, one will be for the countertops.
And no light kit on the ceiling fan. There you go.
But it's whoever comes.
Right.
Fan, 4 cans, yeah.
Got it.
Again, shower. So I guess we need the fan can there in the shower.
This is a pretty typical part of the process where you come in and you check how
Not
far.
everybody does it. I do it. I like my studs to be level instead of real big waves in the walls. If you catch it ahead of time, it prevents a lot of that. I learned this a long, long time ago when I first started building.
How did you get started in it?
Through college, I built decks and trimmed houses. When I graduated college, I went to moved to Indiana and worked for a construction company there called C.P. Morgan as an expediter. Brought them on the line and worked my way up to assistant field construction manager and field construction manager, and then left there and came to Tennessee, back home, and became a project manager for another company here. I started there.
How long have you been with Trace now?
3 years.
Nice.
3 years with Trace, 18 years in the business.
Well, I'm at the end of another day. It's Thursday, April 23rd, and I'm just back from the lot, and I guess Joe keeps correcting me, it's the house now. So anyway, the plumbers are gonna finish up tomorrow. They actually put the bathtub in the one of the guest rooms today, so it's kind of shocking to see that in. And tomorrow morning they're going to, the HVAC guys are going to put the furnace in, so hope to catch that on video as that goes in. But they've been killing it on the ductwork, so they're getting pretty close as well. I got confirmation that the electrician will start on Monday, so it'll take him about a week to get through, so he should be done close to next Friday. So things are still moving along nicely, and spent a little time talking to Mr. Rickman, and just had a nice afternoon over there. So now I need to go work on editing the video. Looky there, somebody made the hole big enough.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, it's Friday, April 24th. This is officially the end of build week number 9. So we're 9 weeks in and things are still rocking and rolling. Just filmed the mechanicals being lifted up into the attic, and so the HVAC guys are doing a great job of getting everything sorted out in there, and so I still think they got a day or two left. And chatted with the plumbers this morning and noted a change that I thought needed to be made, so I talked to the boss at home and she agreed, and so I called Brad Rickman and he called the plumber, and they decided it was going to cost $150 to move the shower control handles from the half wall out into the walls. And I think that'll be a lot better. I think it would have bugged us where they were. So we've got that that's going to be done. And so just everybody's doing their thing, and we keep making progress week after week. And so let's get ready for week number 10.